At the farmers market this morning, and most vendors here are taking a little bit extra precaution using plexiglass to reduce social contacting between them and the consumers. I did talk to a couple of businesses here, and they said that the main reason that they wanted to open is to bring back some normalcy to the community, even if that's wearing gloves and a mask, and to have that open air contact between the farmers and the consumers. Under Jay Inslee's Stay Home, Stay Healthy order, farmers markets are deemed essential, and here at the Moses Lake Farmers Market, they just reopened today, but there are going to be some stricter guidelines that youth consumers and the vendors have to follow. One of those things that you will see is booth spacing. The farmers market has done this to implement social distancing to keep in line with it. They do also have one-way trails coming in and out of the market just to keep a steady flow going. They are asking that you do not stay hovering in the middle. If you want to talk with social distancing in order, they ask that you go off to the side and not compact the area so people can move freely. That's also what the distancing on the booths are for. Now, a couple of other vendors have also implemented safety glass between them and the consumer to limit social contact and to implement social distancing. When I talked to most of the vendors, they said it mostly brings out normalcy, and that's the market's goal, is to bring a little bit of normalcy back into the community during times of the pandemic. Um, Many vendors, again, that I asked, said that it's a need to be open to feed families, support their families, and basically to make a living, because most of the essential businesses that they feel that were essential are closed and they are losing money. So this was a great opportunity for them to open up to community, get some money back into their families' pockets.
Oh, a lot of the people use the farmers markets as a way of living now, because that's my way of living is the farmers markets. I do that, for 6 months out of the year. So it's nice to me. It gives people something to do, and hopefully they'll let all the crafters back in before too long, because they make the market better. Being around the markets as much as I have, you lose half your vendors, you pretty much lose half your business.
Not only does the farmers market supply food to the community, and but it also the economics. These families that are here, they need to be selling their ware and stuff to the consumers so they can feed their families at home. So it's really important for the small businesses to be able to have a place to get that food out to the consumers out there and stuff. So I think it's really important for our community.
Well, a lot of people rely on the farmers market to get, especially their produce items, and so I think that it's important that we can have the farmers market so that they can come. I know I shop at the farmers market and buy cans and things like that. So I just think the grocery stores and other stores can be open. I think the farmers.
Right now in mid-June, that's the timeline for most vendors to get back into operation mode, as social distancing hopefully will subside, because not all vendors are here. They saw a decrease in vendors starting off the season then compared to last year. The market will limit occupancy to implement social distancing for those who do need it. At around 9:45 this morning, the market did start that. They will form a line at the hand washing station right next to the street entrance before you come into the market. As people come out, then they'll start letting people in. The market wants you to know that they want you to check their Facebook page. This is where updates on the market will become available. And as it is getting nicer and warmer heading into Mother's Day, they are projecting a lot more people to venture out and explore parks, farmers markets, the downtown area. And while it is nice to get out, social distancing needs to take in place according to Grant County Health District. And according to the farmers market, they would like you to, when you come down, wear masks, and they have sanitation centers when you enter and leave the markets. A couple of other businesses are taking implements into putting up plexiglass to limit social contacting between the vendors and the consumers.
As each vendor comes in the morning, we ask them a checklist if they've been sick, fever, cough, nausea, just the protocol for that. And most of our vendors are wearing masks, and we just trying to keep the social distancing.
And then why do you feel that it's important to open up the farmers market during the pandemic?
I feel that personally myself, I feel that it's important to have an open air direct from the farmer to the consumer. That means there's less people touching it, there's less chances of something, being passed from somebody.
The market will be open every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. here in downtown Moses Lake on McCosh Park. That is where the amphitheater is and where Springfest is usually held, which again is canceled this year due to the COVID-19 outbreak. Here in downtown Moses Lake, this is Brandon Sanchez with MLWAS 7 News.